Whatever's just around.
I can't remember.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Birthday Month.
Yes.
Happy Donald Duck Day. Happy Call Your Doctor Day.
Yeah.
Happy Bed Bug Awareness Week.
Awareness.
Yeah, like letting people know that they're a thing.
Don't forget about them.
No, you need to make sure you keep them on the mind.
So which day are you doing today?
I'm dressed as a lesbian pride flag, but I'm also dressed as a strawberry rhubarb
pie day.
That's really what I
saw
about.
that one.
That one's good. I like that one. Well, what are you dressed as?
Well, okay, so this brand is Nora, you knew, but this sort of like dog thing they were doing for a while is called Reckless Wilderness, I think, or Wildness.
Yeah.
Which is like sort of like chaotic dog sort of vibe.
Yeah.
And today also happens to be Mitchell Day.
That's a really reckless name.
And no, there's a scientist named Mitchell Feigenbaum.
Okay.
And he was a pioneer of chaos theory.
Oh, cool. Well,
and he, let's see, what did I write down? He created two mathematical constants, which are different symbols that are constants of a non-linear map of space.
What does any of that
mean?
mean?
And that's what they look like.
Oh, well, those look like Cyrillic letters.
We'll put them up there.
Sure.
But.
Okay.
Right here. They're pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, I'm dressed as chaos themed for Mitchell Feigenbaum.
The pants are really chaotic to me.
Why?
They're crazy.
Is it because they're wrinkled?
I feel like I'm gonna probably pass out because they're so crazy.
Not crazy.
Converse shoes. That's to me.
It's really just the shirt. The pants and the shoes just happen to. Don't read into this rhubarb pie day.
Well, I like that you coordinated with the new mic windscreens that we have. It's really windy in here. It's really wild. It's really chaotic.
I always wear gray stuff, and I don't love it. I just have so much gray clothing.
Oh, I get that. That happened to me a lot.
I do kind of like it, though. I mean, I like it better than other things.
You don't like it. You kind of do like it.
I don't love it. I said I don't love it.
But then you have it, and you like it more than other things, but you don't like it.
Right.
I get that.
No, I don't love it. I do like it.
Meet a male week this week. Meet a male.
Meet a male?
No, it was meet a mate week.
I have a feeling people might meet a male.
Most weeks.
Yeah.
But if you hadn't met one, it would be a good
mate.
week.
What is like you went on a bird website?
It's mating season, I guess is the idea.
Is it?
I don't think so. Well, maybe for some birds. It's June.
It is.
That's like late spring. Well, spring is mating season.
Well, it's the summer solstice. No, but the summer solstice is June 21st, right?
Solstice.
How do you say it?
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Solstice.
No.
Solstice. I remember I saw the trailer for that movie Soul. You know the Pixar movie?
Yes.
And I just thought I remember being a kid, and there's a jazz music playing, and there's a guy walking down the street, and then he falls down a manhole, and I was like, oh, like Tom and Jerry, fall down a manhole.
Never happened in Tom and Jerry.
Well, I don't. It's a cartoon
thing. They live on
thing.
a little farm.
So I thought they lived in the suburbs.
Do they?
I feel like they live in the 1950s, like classic Americana suburbs.
They do.
With like big cars.
Oh, because there's that dog and his son.
Yes, exactly.
I love those guys.
He has like a. What do you do?
The picket fence. There's a picket fence in a lot of episodes.
He has like a nice dog house that's like very period correct.
Right, and the little dog like gets in trouble, and then like the big dog thinks that the other characters are like trying to harm the little dog, and he goes like very protective mode on
the
them.
little dog's so cute.
I love him. He's a little baby bulldog, I think, or he's like a staffy or something.
Yeah, he's sweet. I think he's a bulldog too, because his father's
the big
a bulldog.
But bulldogs are small.
Yeah, but he's not. He's huge. I don't know.
Tom is obviously a tomcat, so he's big.
Yeah, he's bigger. Yeah,
but he could be even bigger than a full-size bulldog. Some tomcats are.
Yeah.
But that bulldog is like huge, like jacked, and he's like 6 foot tall.
His legs are long though. He might be like an old school one. Like
before they
style.
They bred them to be.
Or like really little and stubby. But I don't know. Maybe they were bigger. Yeah. Well, the reason I bring this up is because the guy's walking down and he falls in a manhole, and I'm like, oh, it's a cartoon, right? And then he died. When that happened, he died.
I never saw that movie.
I didn't see it either, but the name of the movie is Soul. And
he goes into the afterlife.
I think so.
And he meets his relatives or something, right?
I have no idea, but we should watch the movie before talking about it.
Well, you said when you were a kid that was a somewhat recent Pixar movie.
It was.
I think that came out in 2020.
Ooh, I don't know.
You were probably 21 years old when that came out. 20 years old.
Yeah, probably, but I don't remember. So I can't remember.
So you
WJAICR,
can't remember.
I can't remember.
Sort of the thesis statement.
Well, I was gonna ask you. So
2020.
2020. What about it?
That's when Soul came out. You said
Wow.
when I was a kid. That was only 6 years ago.
20 years old is still a kid. You can
No,
be
it
20 and have a kid feeling. Well,
it came out in 2021 even.
Oh, it came out both years.
It came out in COVID.
It came out in 2022.
2020. That says 2020.
Okay, so it came out every year. Release date. Wait, so it came out 2 different years. It came out and then it came out again. That's good.
Maybe it was announced in 2020 and then it was released in March.
Or maybe it was made in 2020 and released in 2021.
But that little parentheses number almost always means when it was released.
Okay. Well, they both have parentheses on them. One says release date in it.
Well, one is parentheses and the other one just says it was released in that year.
Well, can you screenshot that, sweetheart, so we can show the audience and maybe they can let us know? Also, shout out to our viewers. Shout out to Cher, the musician, who's Henry's girlfriend, who's Henry's dating, who gave us an awesome second camera that we've been using. It's been wonderful. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to your brother-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah, your brother-in-law.
I don't think we have a code name for him.
No.
I don't think he would care to be on the show, but we should
Probably
still
Johnny
do
Depp. No, he's a bad guy. He's a
person.
bad guy. Who's a cool gay guy in history? Pride Month.
Cool gay guy in history.
RuPaul.
RuPaul's
No.
also problematic.
Yeah, no.
No, you know the movie he's releasing soon? What's it called? Stop That Train. Has AI credited in the.
Let's go.
In the credits as doing special effects and a bunch of other stuff. Don't Stop That Train.
Don't do it.
It's an AI movie.
This is the mind of Henry right now. You're always thinking about booster seats, thinking about toys, playing around. What were you? Oh, Amelia said something to me last night. She's like, "Damn, all this, and I got pre-K in the morning." She's like, I got pre-K in the morning.
She mad. She thought pre-K was for one day.
Fuck! I woke up and I drew on myself. I drank so much chocolate milk, and I drew on myself. Fuck! There's food all around. She's laughing. She has a bunch of these. She just was rapid fire coming up with last night.
Pre-K in the morning thing's so funny.
Mind you, I have pre-K in the morning. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I feel like I should credit her.
You think what you're doing and you got it bad?
Mind you, I have pre-K
in the morning.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Wait, I gotta ride the bus tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
My mom's not taking me because she's gotta go to work.
And also, my dad packed lunch and he's horrible at it.
Oh my god, I have the best story. Okay, when Amelia just threw her head back and slammed her head against the chair she's
Do
sitting
you
in.
know what she's gonna say?
Oh, absolutely. I've told her the story a lot in preparation. So, okay, my dad was the kind of dad that was a deadbeat, but he was in the household. And it was so funny.
He was squatting.
Basically. Holy shit, it was so funny. And so my dad was like, I remember one of my earliest memories in all of my life. I think I was still going to pre-K at that time in Jersey. And I am going to pre-K, and my dad was packing my lunch. And I'm with him in the kitchen. It was really early. I don't know if it was it was dark outside, so I don't remember if it was either late at night or early in the morning. And I look, and for some reason now, mind you, maybe mind you, I have pre-K in the morning. Shit, this is actually.
And you did.
I actually did.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's because I was little, and so everything is big to you when you're little.
True.
But I have a very distinct memory of there being a cutting board and a plastic bag, and my dad had a big piece of cheese, a big circle of white cheese, probably provolone or
Like
mozzarella.
a Skyrim cheese wheel.
Yeah, but it was thin. It was a thin, huge slice of cheese.
Oh, it was flat.
I thought maybe, in my memory, I was like, why is it such a flat color? Oh, because it's cheese, not a tortilla. But in my mind, it was tortilla size.
It looked like a tortilla.
It was huge. It was easily 8 inches.
I just turned to look at the camera, I looked right at the light and talked.
Your corny
So
is
it was a tortilla.
So it was a tortilla. But anyway, this thing was huge. It was a huge, thin slice of cheese, and he was just going to put that in a plastic bag. And I noticed that there was a brown, crumbly speck on it. And I go, is that cat food? And he goes, because it's in Spanish, obviously. It's like, sí, it is. And I was like, yeah, it is. And I was like, okay! Because I didn't know anything. I was like 3 or something.
You knew it was cat food.
Yeah, I did. And then I remember, I think he, like, took it off, but I really am not 100% on if he did that or not. So, I may have eaten cat food when I was 3.
The way he said yes was so, like, yeah, don't worry about that. Like, whatever.
Like,
I got it.
yes, fuck you, kick me in the head, throw me across the room, like, I don't know. I'd be like, yeah! He throws me out of the window, I'm like,
Okay, so
But
that
yeah,
means that there was almost definitely cat food on your other meals growing up.
oh yeah, and probably on the cutting board, because you remember, it was a wooden cutting board, so it probably got
Probably
sinked
where
in.
he, like, chopped the cat food.
Yeah, mixed it up with my other food.
Well, I mean, food's expensive. Cat food's not as expensive.
Yeah, but mind you, we were not poor when I was little. Like,
So
they were
what?
not poor.
Okay, I can't even speculate.
I don't know. The cat's like, that
Is
sounds
there
kind of good.
cat food?
That sounds kind of good. The cycle continues, but I fed them cat food because they're cats.
Well, now you have to be making cat food for your cats, and they're going to say, "Is
Is
that
that
a
cat?
piece of corn?
And I go,
Or is that something?
is that chocolate? Or what's the thing?
See.
What's onion? Is that onion? See, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
So it was sliced up, or you just got the whole pushed wedge in there.
I just
Flat
remember.
pancake thing.
I really wish we could do some sort of like regression therapy and I could find out if this was a dream or a memory. But it's crystal clear in my head, which almost makes me think it is a dream. But
It's very dreamlike in the way where obviously weird things are kind of just brushed over. Or
Yes.
it's too normal.
But that was my whole childhood. That was so
yeah.
many experiences like that.
Yeah, remember the shirt story from all those episodes ago?
Shirt story?
Where your mom took you to get a shirt?
Oh, it wasn't even a very funny story, but it was like...
I love that story.
Okay, well, you should tell it. Or we can tell it.
I'm going to tell it how I remember it.
Tell it how you remember it.
Your mom...
So I keep sticking my hand in your face.
Your
I'm
mom
sorry.
was going shopping.
Yes.
And wasn't going shopping for you originally? Or maybe she was. Anyway, they were going shopping. And you guys went to a Marshall's?
Ross. Dress
And-
for less.
Oh, actually, yes, they were going to get clothes for her because a funny detail later about why that's important.
He's adding so many details I never told him. And honestly, it's a better story.
You'll see what I'm saying, because you know this detail.
Yeah.
She went shopping for herself for like 90% of the time,
Yeah,
And
usually she would. Yes, that's correct.
and she needed a shirt for something, so that's like kind of why they were going. But then when you went and she didn't end up buying anything for you, or never wanted to, wasn't super interested in ever getting anything for you, and then,
We drove there. We drove 45 minutes. It was not the closest store. We just drove 45 minutes to the nearest Ross. Well, not the nearest Ross, because there was a closer one. We just went to that one for some reason. We drove exclusively to that city for that shirt, and I found a shirt that was just like all the other many shirts that I had.
Right, I forgot all about this.
Because I would always dress like a theater kid with like little like it was a button-up shirt with like prints on it. I don't know. It was awful. It
Yeah,
was
a
so
short
cool.
sleeve button up shirt.
Long sleeve.
Oh, okay.
And I found one that was just like all the others. It was just like, it was blue and it had tangerines on it. I don't know. And she was like, we drove all the way there, and she was like, I was like, oh, I found a shirt. I like it. This is perfect. And then she didn't get it, and then we just drove back another 45 minutes. And I was like, well, anyway, I don't know. It wasn't a very good story, but I was just like,
plan failed, I guess, if there was one.
I don't know why we went there.
Like,
but we
that's the
just
sort of
drove
thing where
for
it's
one
like,
shirt and then gave
that
back.
wasn't a dream. But it very well could have been.
Yeah, but that wasn't a dream. Okay, so I see why you tied that in. Yeah, a lot of weird random
Like,
stuff.
confirm that wasn't a dream, but if you told me, oh, I had this crazy dream about my childhood, I'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. You're right. Strange dream. Strange, memorable detail with the tangerines.
Yeah.
You're onto something here.
I think that you're right. Okay, I think that the piece of cheese was huge. It was bigger than my head. I remember being like, whoa, this is as wide as my head. That. Yes, and it was right in the center of the cheese too. It was like a little like crumble in the middle of the cheese, and it had been flattened.
So he noticed.
Yeah. Well, it was in the middle. It wasn't like it was just on the side or something. He was also chopping cat food, and some of it got on it. It was like on the cheese, like he had snuck it into my lunch, and he thought I wouldn't notice because he was going to put something on it. I do also remember when I was little eating big, huge discs of cheese, though.
I did that too.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But mine were squares, like slices. I ate white American cheese all the time, just right out of the box.
That's tasty.
Out of the bag. I think we
tasty.
may have a comment.
Did we have a cat food cheese?
Was definitely not a dream, because I know many experiences. We had many experiences with you being in your 20s.
Oh yeah.
And he still didn't care about cat food, like getting on anything.
Yeah.
We would tell him all the time, like, maybe you want to use a different sponge to wash dishes, not the one with cat food on it.
No, like...
And he literally just, he would get offended. He would get personally offended.
So it wasn't a dream.
It was definitely not a dream, because I know it couldn't have been a dream, because we have so much evidence after the fact of him doing the same thing.
Because you lived it.
Yes, I lived it.
Years.
Even I lived it.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Awful.
We were so annoyed by it that I ended up I taped up these little notes that said cat sponge, dishes sponge. And I was not trying to be a bitch, but
I don't want cat plate.
He took it so personally that we ended up like not speaking to him for a while because he was so upset about it.
He would not speak to us. He said we made him feel like a little kid.
Yeah, like a little boy. He said, I feel like a little boy. I'm sorry, only a little boy would put cat food on.
That's true. That's something you teach kids.
That's just little boy things. So
what's funny is a little girl noticed this.
Yeah.
And noticed that it was
only
a little weird.
boy would do that. But
it is
that's
it's very little boy thing. And he probably realized that he was acting like a kid.
Yeah. And he didn't like being called out.
Right,
Okay,
and
yeah,
I can get that, but like the reaction was also very juvenile.
It was silly.
Yeah.
It was not pleased. There was a lot of moments like that when we were living with him, but silly goofiness.
Interesting. So that came from the Soul manhole cover, huh?
I guess. We were going deep today.
That's another detail about you that I'd like to know.
What?
Would you swim fast if you could? I know you can.
Yeah, I can swim super fast. I thought we talked about that. Yeah. That's like my only ability as an athlete. I'm a really good swimmer.
I was hoping that you would get into this.
I don't know. Well, okay, actually, it's something interesting. So, this is like completely, probably totally scientifically inaccurate. My dad's mom, my grandmother, when she was 2 or 3, her parents made her work in the sulfur mines in Colombia. It was either coal mines or sulfur mines, one of the two. I don't remember which one. Mm-hmm. And she had to, she literally had, this is so cartoonish, but this is, I think, the 30s or 40s at this point. She was old even when she had my dad and all his siblings.
My grandma was born in 1946.
I think
in 1946.
I think she was born in 35. She was really, she passed away years ago, but she was cool. I love her. But when she was little, she had, what do you call it? What's it? You know the horns that come out of a cow's head?
Yeah.
And in cartoons, they'll have the horns attached together with some twine, and then you can put them on your shoulders and carry 2 buckets.
What do you mean attached together with twine?
Imagine you take 2 horns. We're gonna draw and stuff.
I
As
think
we
I don't know
always
this
do.
actually, but this sounds cool. This sounds like using all of the animal situation.
Here. This is what I'm talking about. Basically, here. Thank you.
Did it focus back in? Okay.
Yeah, good. Oh, sorry, I didn't
It's
think
okay.
about
Go
it.
ahead.
And so what she would do is she would have this rack from a steer on her shoulders, and then there'd be a bucket hanging from
I know it now.
like in a cartoon.
Yeah. I know
And
it now.
there would be a bucket of coal hanging on each side, or rocks or something, and she had to do that for. I think I think my dad said that she had to do that until she was 15, ever since she was really little, and then she ran away, and then met my grandpa, who was way older. Really, really awesome stuff. Anyway, I think that she might have, being around all those harsh chemicals, might have mutated her muscles, and also she probably developed even broader shoulders, because all of my dad's siblings and my dad and myself all have really broad shoulders and big ass rib cages, and if we work out even a little bit, we get like huge in this area, like a Tony the Tiger. So
like Larry the Lobster.
yes. And so I think that is my swimming thing. Also, I have really wide feet. You can't really tell with these shoes.
Yeah, you
but
have flippers attached to your feet already.
yeah.
So yeah, maybe
I think I'm a swimmer.
Maybe you're not form-wise, speed-wise the best swimmer, but your body is built to swim.
I think that's right, and I think if I
therefore
practice,
increasing your output of swimming.
I do
units.
feel like even when I've been so unhealthy and feeling like garbage, and then Amelia was healthier than me, we would swim and I would kick her ass. Man, it was embarrassing.
Is that true?
That is not true. Beatrice can only be in the pool for maximum
That's true.
10 minutes.
That's true. Then I'll die.
And she
I'll
will
just
do
pass out.
about 2 laps around the pool total.
Yep.
She
And
gets
I
tired.
can-
You get tired.
Really
I
easily.
can flip and flop around in the pool for 5 hours
Oh, yeah.
straight
Me
in the
too.
broad daylight. I don't care. 95 degrees. That's my shit.
I
right
love
there.
to poo.
You love
Exactly.
to poo.
I love to poo.
The poo.
The poo.
The poo.
I haven't gone in a pool in a really long time.
I go, oh God, what's happened to my docket? Fuck, I didn't write anything.
So yeah, swimming fast. I thought that was really interesting. I'm glad you explained that.
Well, I was gonna ask you, oh my God.
Just before we keep going, no
Yeah.
numbers from you today.
No numbers?
No anything numbers from you today.
We have had a lot of numberizing lately, huh?
Please don't get into it.
Okay.
No
well,
numbers today.
Amelia
Tired of
said,
adding them to the collage.
I want to write a joke for your show. And I said, oh, okay. And so she told me, write this down. And then she said that she remembers watching Flintstones live. And it was actually, she said, I remember when it was like a modern, like contemporary show. Like how New Girl was when it was coming out. Like, oh, like.
Flintstones came out in like the 80s, right?
I was there.
No, it came out before then.
I was there when it was coming out, and it was like
The 70s.
no, because
It's a
you
caveman
have to
show.
think
This is from, I think,
rock
400.
houses. I'm pretty sure I also had a.
You were
house
there when
made
it
of
was
rock.
shot.
Yeah,
Well, it was coming
I wasn't
out.
on the set, but I was like watching the episodes as they came out, and it was
Mhm.
set in the same time of year that I was also
I get
there
it now.
watching it.
That's
And
impressive.
This is a real memory I have,
Yeah,
and you can't
like
take that from me.
I'm not trying to.
this is about like 50 million years ago. No, like 20 million years ago when
Stone
the
Age.
dinosaurs were around, and she was like, this is like watching Euphoria in 2024. Like, this is, the people have iPhones.
This is life.
Yeah, this is just what life is like. And she was
Yeah.
telling me about that. And
It
then
was
she,
highly relatable.
yeah. Did you feel like it spoke to you?
Yes, I resonated with each and every one of the characters in a different way.
Do you
That's
know a
cool.
lot about the Flintstones?
Well, no.
Because it had such a... Well, you gotta think, dude. It's like, Henry, do you know a lot about New Girl? No, it's
I
my
don't.
life. Like, it's... Yeah, what is there to know? I can relate to everybody.
You don't know the show, but you know everything that it could possibly teach you already.
I know the dresses. I know there were
Exactly.
bones, and I know there were cars. I know there were dinosaurs and rock houses. And literally, what else is there to know?
That's what it was like back then.
Like today, you know YouTube, you know your iPhone, you know your TV,
I know both of them.
you know
I know
your
both of those.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
It's the same. Okay,
Well-
so I can't recall every adventure that Mr. and Mrs. Flintstone went on, but I was there. I was there.
I don't think that they go on adventures together. I think it's Fred and Barney Flintstone, which is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
us. Come on.
They do-
I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's this Fall Out Boy song called a disorderly order of, was it something, a dishonorable order of water buffaloes or something like that.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
And it's something similar to that. It's the first song on their their fourth album, I think. But I was like, what does that
We got a boy
mean?
head over here.
Yeah, we have a boy.
I do love him.
He's a big boy head.
God.
he's a really big little boy head.
Stop.
He's so into boy.
Okay, so I looked up what that means, and it's a Flintstones reference.
Okay, that's very new gen to me.
Yeah.
Because it's
You just weren't there.
there's like a secret society.
Yeah, like you
There's
would reference. You're trying to be different, you know.
It's like tip of the iceberg for people who think they get it. Like you
I
don't
don't
actually
think I've
get
seen
it.
one full episode of the Flintstones.
I've watched tons of it. I've actually watched so
Do you
much.
know
Of it. I don't know the reference, but I've watched a ton of it.
it's like a secret society like Mensa. Or
That's funny.
and it's called the
That's
Disorderly
funny.
Order of Water Buffaloes or something like that.
See, I love the Flintstones. I
Yeah.
grew up watching that and the Jetsons. I watched a lot
The
of fucking
Jetsons is
Jetsons.
cool. That retro futurism.
It's too futuristic for me. I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's from
Not
that time.
relatable.
It hasn't happened yet.
Well,
No, I remember. Well, I watched it growing up because that was when I grew up. You know, the future. from outer
What
space.
year was it supposed to take place in? It's probably like 2012.
2006.
Yeah.
Beatrice, you're
What?
aging backwards.
I'm like
Beatrice
Benjamin
Buttons.
Benjamin Button. Beatrice Button. You guys don't need to watch that movie.
I'm not going to.
A big shout out to one of my biggest inspirations. Podcast About Lists has been doing a series. You guys should all check it out. This is the biggest. They're so good. They did a thing where they're watching Benjamin Button they divided the movie into like little increments. I think they're like 17-minute increments, and they're calling them curios, and they're watching the movie. Each of them watches the 10-minute increment 3 times, and then they spend like an hour to 2 hours decoding every 10-minute segment of the movie. Every
Is it
week
in order
for a month.
from
Yes.
beginning to end?
So they've all watched the movie like 3 or 4 times in like a week. Every week. It's insane. It's like the most insane thing I've ever
That's
seen.
awesome.
It's just it's biggest recommendation I
We
can
need to do
give.
that with the Flintstones.
Oh, I don't think we need to do that with the Flintstones. But that movie's awful. It's actually
The
awful.
live action movie.
I'm talking. Wait. Oh, I don't know. I should watch that. I've never watched that one. I really
The one
wanted
with John
to.
Goodman.
I really wanted to watch it. It looked really good, but I never watched it.
Never seen it either.
Well. Oh, she also asked me. Amelia asked me. Well, this is the other thing that she wrote as a joke. She said, "Are you from here? You sound Ukrainian." Can you give me some context on that?
What
Because
does that mean?
I don't. Do I sound
Were
Ukrainian?
you talking to her?
Yeah.
No, that's what someone asked me at my job.
Oh.
Someone like came up to me and asked me where the package was, and I told him very plainly, and he just said, "Are you from here?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, and I was like, "Yes."
Not taking no for an answer.
And then he was
Yeah.
like, "Are you sure? Because you sound Ukrainian." And he walked away. I didn't have time to defend myself.
Can you say how you said your answer to him? Where are the packages?
Over there,
by the peach orchard. Come on now. That's probably how she
get you
sounded.
some cobbler. No, I literally just said, on the shelf behind me. Yeah.
I don't know,
That's Slavic.
It's Slavic, yeah.
That's a satellite state
She's
accent.
like, can you please go serve me some borscht? Like, it's so cold outside, I want to smoke a cigarette and have some vodka. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Ukrainian. How specific? Because that accent is very similar to like
The
Poland,
Russian or the
Russian.
Polish, Estonian,
yeah,
Belarusian.
all those sort of satellite states. Ukrainian is so specific. It makes me think that that person was like reading about Ukraine earlier, and this is on their mind, and they just decided to like drop that contemporary reference on you.
That's good. You know, this kind of reminds me. Hey, you kind of sound Ukrainian. You ever get that? Like,
What would your name be if you were from Ukraine?
Amelia.
We're not doing this anymore.
It'd probably be Amelia with an E.
I feel like that is sort of a...
I feel like
Amelia.
that would
Oh,
be it.
maybe, yeah. Well, I was thinking, you guys know No Dirty Dishes Day?
That's today.
We probably should start doing something where, I mean, I love that holiday because I love, sorry, Amelia threw me off, but thank you. I'm kind of like threw myself off super hard and I don't know what I was going to say.
Dirty Dishes Day is important, and we should do it because...
Well, no, the thing is, I was thinking about Dirty Dishes Day, which was the last time we recorded, but we didn't say anything about it. But the thing with it's No Dirty Dishes Day, and what I love about it is you literally get to do all of your dirty dishes on one day, like for the whole year. You can just do all your dishes that day. It's so good.
We could use dishes today because we already had Dirty Dishes Day, so we don't have to do them anymore.
Exactly, for the rest of the year. It's so good. It's like the best holiday.
Why are people not doing that?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
There
feel
must
like
be some
people need to get
downside
into
to it.
I can't think of why, but anyway.
I'm trying to also, but like, you already did them all.
Yeah, and like the dishes can sit in the sink. I mean, they're not bothering anybody, you know? They're just
There's no
sitting there.
urgency because if anybody were to say there's dishes to do, but Dirty Dish Day already passed. Did you not see how hard I worked?
Right now, it's like another 320 days until the next Dirty Dishes Day.
That's just how the day goes. You got a whole year.
Yeah,
You're
like you got a whole year. It's just, I don't know. I mean, you're not wrong. Well,
what's your favorite board game or card game?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Is Life on the Farm fun for you?
It's pretty good, but I've played that game so much. Probably Pokemon Monopoly. That one's good. Pokemon Monopoly.
Do you just play regular Monopoly with Pokemon?
No, God, no. The rules are totally different. It's good. You get to catch Pokemon and battle other trainers, and I don't know. It's good.
It's not really Monopoly anymore then.
Yeah, it's kind of just its own thing. It's vaguely like Monopoly in some ways.
You roll and then you move the amount of spaces and then you land on a property or you land on a Pokemon.
You land on an area where you could potentially catch Pokemon.
Like a forest or a
land on the
city.
wild
or
area.
a cave or a power plant.
Like how do you know if you can catch the Pokemon?
You roll a dice that has a Pokeball on it.
And then what?
You decide if it rolls on that, then you get it or not.
You get a card with a random Pokemon on it?
It's a hexagon made of cardboard. I love hexagons, so there's that. I don't know.
This is
It's
not like
color
Monopoly.
coded.
Color
It's color coded.
Yeah.
So if you land on the pink forest space, then if it's yours, then you roll. You get to roll for free, and either you get an X or like a magnifying glass, and that means you get a pink one. And you have to collect one of each color to actually win the like map.
Cool. That is pretty cool.
Thinking about Pokemon, there's like lightning Pokemon. This is a good segue.
Yeah, electric.
I wanted to do a lightning round with you. What are your favorite things that you don't know in the world? Lightning round.
Lots of the sciences. Foreign languages.
Okay.
How to drive stick.
Okay, we need to learn that.
Yeah. What gasoline's actually made of.
It's made out of crude oil and it's refined.
Yeah, like what's that made of?
Old mud that's been preserved, basically.
Which is not one object.
Yeah, it is. It's carbon and water.
Yeah, but then why do people say fossil?
Because it's old. It's really old. And it's been petrified under the ground for a long time in a big amount.
Yeah, like no one really gets that. How vinyl records are recorded?
It's made out of plastic.
And
Amelia's slamming her head against stuff again. I'm sorry, this is no.
Well, you're asking me. Is it still lighting on? Are we still going?
How do you make a printer? That's one I don't know. How do you print? How did something print something? How do you print something with a printer?
Yeah, and also, like, how does Bluetooth work?
That's tough. I don't know about that one. Do you know how a printer would work?
Well,
explain to me how printers work.
There's a flash of light in there, right? So it's sort of like a camera.
Okay.
Is there a flash of light in there? No, there's not.
I know you
it's
know
like
how.
a big stamp.
But it comes out.
Bluetooth the image over to the printer, and it stamps it on a paper.
It's not a stamp though because it comes out as a so it like builds each part of it.
It's a slow stamp.
A slow stamp.
I don't think that it's a stamp because stamps are like a typewriter. So let's
Stamps
figure
are
this
one
like a
unit.
receipt. What's the difference between a printer and a receipt?
I know,
Well,
I know how
typewriter.
receipts work. I don't know how receipts work.
Well, a printer prints things. A receipt is a piece of paper with things on it.
Yeah, but a receipt printer, Henry.
Okay. I know that okay, let's figure this out. We need to actually do
Receipt
this.
paper uses heat.
Yes, the paper itself there's no ink involved. It's just a heat gun that transfers a heat shape with like a laser in the shape of a letter onto a heat sensitive piece of paper that already changes color when it's exposed to heat.
Mhm.
We know that. Regular paper doesn't do that.
Yeah, printers, they're warm when they come out of the
They
printer.
are hot.
I think that the ink is heated and then mixed with a flash of light that's in the shape of what you need, and then that is burned into the paper.
But it comes out. Okay, so you know how if you kind of see it coming, you can kind of see the little like things on in there, like building the image almost.
I've never seen that.
Well,
That's
because
cool.
the printer doesn't just, you don't just press print and it goes zoom and it has your image. It has to build the image. So it's
Yeah.
not a flash of light, because then you would just flash a light on a blank piece of paper and then build the image.
Well, I thought it was flashing light from one direction to the other, one direction to the other. as the
It could be
paper's going
doing
out.
it. I mean, you've seen, you know how a 3D printer works.
No, God, no. What? No, I don't know
That
how
like
that works.
that builds it layer by layer to the top, but
Right.
it'll go in the shape of the object.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we just imagine it on a 2D scale. So remove the height.
Oh, this
It'll
always
just build the
gets me.
paper, the image going this way, one layer at a time.
This always gets me. 3D to 2D is tough. That is not.
So instead of building something up, you're building something along the surface of an image, a surface
Okay.
of a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So you have to go along the surface,
Yeah.
row by row, really fast. But what I don't know is how it's programmed to know what to do.
Probably from the
with it.
computer.
I mean, it sends information from a computer, and then that image is just transcribed onto the printer through some sort of unknown process.
Unknown. This is one of the things that we don't know that we.
That was a good
that we
question.
know. Thank
I
you.
think we need to do.
Who's winning?
I remember what I wanted to know about in this world from you, but whatever's just around,
Who's winning?
whatever's just around,
I don't know it.
whatever's just around.
Why do we have to say that? Start over. Go ahead. Why you-
Whatever's just around.
I can't remember.
Who's winning?
Right.
We'll get it. We'll get it next time.
I have a sports question.
I only have one,
Go
which
first.
is just that I wanted to know what Little League is because it's Little League week. Little League week. Little League week. Little Ewok.
Little League is just baseball for kids like 5 to 10, I think, or
Oh,
5
okay.
to 13.
That's cool. Okay.
Because the Little League World Championship is played with the 13U group.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's the highest group before you go to high school.
Okay.
But Little League is not through a school.
It's across the whole country.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Pop Warner football. You know that? Pop Warner.
No, what's that?
It's like a rec center, it's like a privately owned football group that exists all throughout the country. That's not represented by a school or by a rec center or by county. It's just Pop Warner. I think it's also a
That's
little
cool. It's like an
less
organization.
hitting or something. It's like a little safer. I learned that recently. I don't really get it. But Little League, yeah, it's just baseball for kids.
We should sponsor a team.
We should coach a team.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's
That'd
something
be
I
so
want to
cool.
do, guys,
Yeah.
like at some point in my life.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really neat. Maybe you could be like a volunteer, like you could work alongside a coach or just like be an assistant for a rec center that teaches a team one summer or something. Or one school
Yeah,
year,
that'd be
I
really
guess.
fun.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Well, I don't. Well, tell me what you were going to tell me about. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's the NBA Finals.
Oh yes, the Spurs and the Knicks
And the
played
Knicks,
last
and
night.
The Knicks, yes, they did. And the Knicks have won 3 games in a row. There's 7 games.
They won last night.
They lost last night. They lost their first game last night.
Nice.
So now it is 3-1 New York. So they have to win. It's best of 7. So the game's got extended at least one more game now. So I don't know if they play tonight again. But this is. I know you don't know that much about basketball.
Been really interested in it.
But you know a lot of the rules. What is a rule that you would add to basketball?
Ooh. Everybody gets one, like, violent touch. Because you can't touch the other players without a penalty, but everybody gets one penalty. Amelia's looking at me weird because I said one violent touch. I think it would be cool if it was not within reason.
Like, you could actually punch someone as hard as you can.
Yeah, like rugby's like that. Rugby's insane.
You can't throw a punch. Rugby is like, it's football. It's basically football with no pads. Like, you can just hit somebody with your body weight while running. Or tackle somebody full body weight. Like, there's no swinging or kicking or biting or slapping or anything like that. You said one violent touch.
Swinging or kicking or biting. There's no licking or sucking or fucking.
I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that stuff. Why was biting, slapping, or kicking like just sexual to you? In a non-sexual way.
In a non-sexual way.
I want to be left out of that completely.
So you want to add that you can.
Maybe
You can tackle someone.
Well, I mean, I'm being a little silly about the violent touch thing, but maybe not violent, but maybe there would be one sort of power that you can only use once per game per player, and maybe there's like certain, like, maybe it could be used like a currency, where certain players are exchanging their pass for using a specific move with another player because they know they're not going to do it, and they don't know which player. Oh, that would be cool. There's a bank of penalties that each team can run out of, and each team gets to use that bank of penalties and disperse them however across any player that they like, and there's a specific piece of paper or something that's written down ahead of time or some sort of record of who has the penalties and who's allowed to use that many penalties, and if somebody else uses their penalty on accident, maybe that could be cool, and there's like a whole economy going on that goes into the planning of every game because one person's allowed to be insanely aggressive at an unexpected time. That could make it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, and like the good players would be like, oh my god, everyone on the Lakers just gave LeBron their penalty pass. Now LeBron has 31 penalties this game.
Oh my gosh.
And no one else can do anything but LeBron's just swinging and biting and well, he's down to 18 and there's a lot of angry people out there.
Or maybe there's
everyone.
I feel like we're getting somewhere. Maybe it's not a penalty, but maybe there's a specific move that's not allowed that might be, to an expert player, really valuable. Like a double dribble or a grandma pass. That wouldn't be very helpful in the game of basketball. When you have a basketball between your legs and then you throw it up.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was always told it was called when I played basketball.
I never heard that before. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, or like if your foot's on the line when you shoot a 3, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, that was only 2 points," and you're like, "Well, I'm invoking. That was 3."
That'd be cool. Yeah, like little well, maybe it's just like you get to completely it's like a veto. You get to veto a ref call.
Well, that happens. That's a real thing in baseball.
No
and
way.
There's a currency for it too.
Whoa, that's cool.
We talked about this. It's the ABS challenge system.
Don't remember this at all.
When the ball's thrown, it's either called a strike or a ball by the umpire.
Okay.
If anyone doesn't agree with that, they can just tap their head, and then the ref will take off his mask and will go, "The ball was called a strike. The batter is challenging." And then they have an automatic camera laser system set up that is like within half of a tenth of an inch accurate. Like it's the most accurate you could possibly get, besides like more accurate than any person would ever be able to get.
Sick.
And it'll call an objective call, and it shows it on the jumbotron.
Ooh.
So it'll show the ball landing right next to the strike zone, and then the ref will be like, "Okay, the call's overturned. The batter was right."
Oof.
But they only get 2 per game, the whole game. And if they get it right, they retain their challenge. So you could theoretically get 10 the whole game if you're right every single time.
Dang.
Or you could accidentally blow 2 of them in the first inning, and then you don't have any the rest of the game.
Whoa. Well, it also makes me think about like what if there's an umpire, an ump.
Ump?
What if there's an ump or because it's not a referee in baseball, it's an ump, right?
They're umpires, yeah.
Yeah. The umps, maybe there's a lumpy ump, and he's like really bad at calling, and he's consistently failing calls.
It does happen.
Did they throw those guys out?
No.
Or girl out?
No.
Because there's one girl now, right?
Yeah. Jen, I think is her name. Jen
Rise up.
something.
Rise up.
She actually has really good numbers. She's very impressive.
Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all.
There are people who, some reps that are historically really bad, and like there was this guy named Angel Martinez who was really bad, and
That name sounds familiar.
There's a whole YouTube compilation of his calls. But now that really what this has shown is that that umpires are really good at their job because most calls are not overturned.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, yeah.
So it's just shown that like you really have to be very good to be an MLB umpire.
Cool.
I think we got her out.
Who's winning?
Do we have an outro?
Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. All right. Do what I'm doing. All right. We're gonna hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
throw your hands
you're
back
doing
to the back that way. Okay. Then we're gonna grab it and then pull. Okay. Thank you.
We really dove deep into your parental stories on this episode.
We missed some stuff. We could have talked
That's
about my
so
basketball story when I was a kid.
With cat food, cheese, and T-shirts.
That's
and
funny.
lots of stuff. And your awesome grandma.
Yeah. All right.
Teachable, quotable.
No quotable
Gotcha.
from me. You got anything?
Not even just a question to the audience.
Question to pose. Okay. What does your state bird say about you?
That's good. Well, I was just gonna say I had some stories because it's his birthday and we didn't really talk about him much. We just talked about me.
Okay, let's do one story.
Well, I just remember, he was in school and he was like pretty much a tough guy before we were friends. Honestly, the only reason we're friends is because we got partnered up on a class and I was like the really stupid kid that nobody wanted to be friends with, and he was the tough guy that everyone was scared of, and I was too clueless, and so we got partnered up. And he was like a really like a serious tough character. They used to call him Tough Boy around the halls. They called him Tough Boy. Remember that?
Remember Hank the Tank?
Yeah, that kid that you like stuffed in the toilet.
No, I'm Hank.
Oh yeah, you took the title.
His name.
Yeah. Threw me off. No,
when I moved here, I had to tank him.
Yeah, you had to show him who's boss. You put his head in the toilet.
So, yeah,
the toilet
tank. Around here.
You always had a leather jacket and a motorcycle.
Yeah, my mom made.
Yeah, she made it for him. Sweet, she's a good mom.
Wait, what did you say?
You had a leather jacket.
No, I said in my pomade, my hairstyle.
Oh, I thought that his mom made the leather jacket. She has one of those leather sewing machines, those huge ones. Yeah, I remember you had a dog that wore a collar. It was so scary that it had a collar on.
The Doberman? Oh, no. Yeah, the one before that.
Yeah. The yellow lab.
The yellow lab was scarier than the Doberman.
So scary. It had a collar on, though.
Came to school with me.
I don't know how.
It's a sidecar in the motorcycle.
And he had goggles.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was sweet when we got home, but I had to clock him in when we got to work.
Oh, dude, can I tell one more story?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know. You probably have heard of this, maybe online and stuff. I wrote this down because it was so traumatic to me to just say it. He would rip a page from any girl book at the book fair, and like the 3-act structure.
Girl book.
Yeah, like a book for girls.
Yeah.
And like most books have like a 3-act or 5-act structure. Well, in books that had a 3-act structure and in books that had a 5-act, you do like for Act 3. But in most 3-act structure books, like stories, around the end of Act 2, you would rip out a single page. And inevitably, every single time that the girls would get to that part in the story, you would watch them cry, and then you would laugh really mechanically. You'd go like, oh. It was really crazy. You don't remember that?
Well, I do remember that, but I only did that because I was planning on, at some point, selling those pages back to them so that they could have some resolution. But then, eventually, I didn't want to do it because, like, it was... Oh!
Ow! Fuck!
I got impaled.
Ow!
over there.
I throw my head back when I laugh. And this is a problem because I hit my head against that shelf. I slam my head
Can
backwards.
we YouTube poop that? Can we please YouTube poop that?
YTP, I'm sure I can.
Oh god. So yes, I was gonna sell them back but the satisfaction I got from the suffering was better than any value I could have.
Right, the suffering.
Yeah, it was.
I think we gotta wrap it up there for today.
Well, what else? Oh, there was one more.
Put the
thing.
docket down.
No, there was one more thing though, because I feel like people are gonna get a misrepresentation of you because they think this is a joke. He literally gave the teacher a rotten apple with a worm, and the worm ate her soul, and then he laughed his mechanical laugh. I can't believe it.
I don't know. Okay, I remember when we graduated, I told you I didn't want to do the laugh anymore, and I thought I made it clear that we didn't want to talk about the laugh anymore. And when you're talking about this and you're doing an impression of it, it makes you want to do it again.
I'm sorry.
And that makes you want to get really mean again.
Just. Sorry. I guess we're good. I guess we're done. We can kind of abruptly cut
happy
it.
Pride Month. Happy triplet birthday month.
We're going back into it. Oh yeah, Amelia said the other night. She said, "Yeah, whenever he says that he's a triplet, I always think that he's 4 years old and that they're all 4 years old." I don't think any of that's picking up.
That was scary. Someone dropped their
Maybe
baking soda
I
volcano.
gotta check on our animals. Hey, kitties, you okay?
Or are they still spinning?
This is such a dramatic episode.
This is the worst episode.
This is.
This is insane.
Yeah, this is Tremor episode.
Okay, well.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Bye, you guys. We had a lot of fun today. Thanks for making Pride Month and my birthday all about me. I mean, Henry's birthday all about me. But whatever, just around. See you next week.
See you next week,
No,
guys.
that's not right.
That's
Not next
wrong.
week.
Okay, that's all.